Hi, welcome back to another episode with Wellness with Mo. Hi, my name is Mo. This week, our episode, we're going to talk about the benefits of mindfulness towards our health. And the reason I'm discussing this episode this week is that many people think that mindfulness is like a trendy word, something good to say, something different, like the concept of wellness and well-being from after the period of Corona till now. A lot of companies have started their programs, even though these things and these issues and these ideas have been there for a very very long time. Mindfulness is never something, or has never been something new. It has always been there. Meditation has always been there, but it was only a very few people who practiced it, and not the masses. Today's episode will shed light on 12 benefits of why mindfulness is important. 12 health benefits. So forget that mindfulness is a trendy word. Forget that doing meditation is like the cool thing to do these days. And I want you to listen and really understand how important being mindful has on your health. If you are a person who really thinks that his health is important, then this episode is designed for you. So the first of the 12 benefits that we will talk about is it reduces stress. What do we mean by reducing stress? If you make meditation a habit, like I do every day, like brushing my teeth, like waking up, like driving. If you make meditation a habit, it will decrease the level of anxiety and stress that you face on a daily basis. Even if you practice this like for 3 days, 4 days, and then you return to your old self, you'll find that there is a significant decrease in stress hormones and in stress levels, and a significant decrease in anxiety. Also, have you ever noticed when you're like entering a presentation and your heart is pounding and you're sweating a lot and you're really anxious and really stressful? If you take a few deep breaths, and this is not meditation, this is mindfulness, mindful breathing. So if you take very a few breaths, 3 or 4 few deep breaths, you'll find that the level of stress and anxiety you were feeling right now really is reduced by a large margin. When you do this, when you're entering even like an important meeting, an important presentation, or even if you're giving a public speech in front of millions of people, when you do this deep breathing technique or deep breathing work, it reduces your stress and you feel more confident and more aware, self-aware, and full of attention of the task at hand. So number 1, it reduces stress. Number 2, it improves your cognition. What do you mean by your cognition or your cognitive abilities? It improves your cognitive abilities. Practicing mindfulness meditation for just 20 minutes a day, I do this every day, practicing it 20 minutes a day, significantly increases your cognitive efficiency, your thinking. It improves your thinking. It makes you have a clearer mind of the day. If you do this on a daily basis, you meditate on a daily basis, you find that your able to think clearly and logically without any emotions entering it, without any distractions, without any blurriness, without any stress related to this thinking. So it increases your cognitive efficiency. That is if you practice mindfulness. The third benefit, which is very important to all of us, it boosts your immune system. When you practice mindfulness on a daily basis, when you practice mindfulness eating, when you practice mindfulness meditation, mindfulness breathing, mindfulness in general, it really helps prevent sicknesses. It increases your brain activity. It improves your immune functions, and so you get lesser sick than most of other people. I mean, think of it. If you're always thinking that you're going to get sick, you have those clear thoughts, clear affirmations that I'm going to get sick, then you will get sick. But if you have positive affirmations that you will tell yourself that you are a healthy person, that you are you eat well, that you sleep enough, that you exercise enough, that you move enough, that you mentally are healthy, you read enough, then you are always prone to have improved immune system and improved brain function. So this is number 3. Number 4 of the 12 benefits and 12 advantages of mindfulness is support working memory. And this, I see it a lot of time. A lot of us have issues in our short-term memory. We cannot remember certain things. We need to write things down. Writing is not a bad thing, but forgetting things in the short memory scope is not really helpful. Especially when you're between the ages of 30 and 40 or even 20 years. So the practice of mindfulness increases your short-term memory capacity. It increases it. So it is such an amazing way of always remembering things that happened a short time ago. Number 5, it helps improve and manage your if you have chronic pain. It helps you cope with any chronic pain. So cancer patients who are listening to me can relate to this. If you are mindful and you're breathing mindfully or even practicing meditating while you're really in pain and you have a lot of chronic pain, mindfulness helps you manage that pain. It is a healthy way to manage pain. It does not require drugs. It does not require needles. It does not require any medical procedures. All it requires from you is just be mindful. And mindful techniques vary a lot. Mindfulness in eating, mindfulness in thinking, mindfulness in meditation, and your breathing. You have to always bring your attention to the present. Bring your attention to what is happening now. You have to acknowledge all your pain, all your emotions. We have a very important meditations as practitioners we usually do is practicing those emotion meditations. I call them emotion meditations because we start off with the worst kind of emotions you can possibly think of, and we end it with the best kind of emotions you can possibly think of. So managing pain, if we're talking about emotions, So it is, you can have it as fear, as pain, and you acknowledge them. You say, hi, how are you? Welcome to my world, pain. I acknowledge that you are here. I acknowledge that you might make me feel weak, that you might make me feel vulnerable, but I acknowledge you and I salute you. So mindfulness helps you really, really manage pain. It also increases your empathy. And many of us in today's world, with all this technology and all the changes and the quick pace of life, we really forget how to be empathetic. Last week we talked about kindness, and we talked about how kindness is a pivotal part of being mindfulness. And kindness increases empathy and compassion. So when you mindfully meditate every day, you increase your overall empathy, which is extremely important, even on the level of workplace. When you have increased empathy to the person in front of you, when you feel compassion to the person in front of you, it will improve their security. It will improve their relationship with you if you're the superior, if you're the manager, if you're the boss. It will improve their productivity, their motivation. You will always find them highly motivated, highly productive, and they know that if they are in trouble, if they are having challenges, either at work or on a personal level, you will be able, as a boss, to empathize yourself with him or her. You will be compassionate with him or her. This empathy would not be there, or would not increase, unless you are practicing mindfulness meditation, and unless you are practicing mindfulness techniques and practicing mindfulness, period. So it is so important that we practice mindfulness on a daily basis, because number one, it helps us on a personal level, and number two, it helps us on the work level, which is the two most important things that we strive for in our short period of life. Number 6, it lowers blood pressure, and blood pressure increase has become such a major health issue in our generation, in those who are in their late 30s, late 40s. During that period of time, high blood pressure increases the hypertension and increases your capacity of having a heart attack at a very young age. So practicing mindfulness can help you reduce this hypertension. And studies show that adults with hypertension and who practice mindfulness are able to self-control themselves, and are able to be self-aware that that their blood levels are increasing. So they know what to do, how to decrease it, and not to increase those levels of blood pressure. So it's really important, ladies and gentlemen, for you to practice mindfulness. Number 8, it improves cognitive flexibility, and this women would understand the idea of multitasking. Even though I really do not like that term, and I do not find that multitasking is an idea, because the brain honestly cannot function at cannot function at the same time on two different tasks. However, that being said, mindfulness can help you shift your thinking among multiple concepts. It can help you shift. It doesn't necessarily help you multitask, but it can help you shift your thinking between different concepts. So mindfulness is important in terms of cognitive flexibility. Does it help you in multitasking? For me, I don't really think so, but it does help you. It does help you improve your thinking among different concepts. Number 9, and I will say this millions and millions of times, that number 9 is one of the major issues that we face these days: the improvement of quality of sleep. Why? Why is mindfulness important? Because it helps you, if you practice mindfulness meditation before sleeping, it puts you in a very relaxed and sleep-like mode that helps you enter deep sleep and reduces sleep disturbances like insomnia and other sleep disturbances. And like I said, practicing mindfulness is important. You have to remove all things that alert you before you sleep, and you have to put yourself, and this is being mindful also. And I practice this on a daily basis. I become really mindful at around 7:30, 8 in the evening, that I'm closing to my bedtime, or the time that I go to sleep. And so I need to drink something that puts me in a place or in a position that I am really totally relaxed, that I'm accepting that the day has been over, that I'm accepting that the day has ended. Number 10, it decreases emotional status and our reaction. It really decreases emotional status or reaction. Mindfulness can help you disengage from your emotional status that is upsetting your situation, and you can think more logically. So this is important in mindfulness. It's really important that we think logically and not emotionally, and mindfulness can help you do this. Number 11, it improves your relationship satisfaction, and this really increases your mindfulness. It really does increase your mindfulness. It really does increase your relationship between yourself and your partners, your relationship between you and your children, between you and your parents, between you and your friends. So mindfulness improves relationship satisfaction. And finally, it restores the childlike wonder. It makes you more attention focused on what with fresher eyes on what is important to you and what is at stake. So here, these are the 12 benefits of mindfulness in terms of your overall health. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and like every week, I wish you the best. God bless you, and be safe. And until next week, be mindful.